Everyone, it's Johnny here, and today we are going to make white tees for our Aloy character. If you like to learn how to install all required programs and plugins for editing Horizon Zero Dawn game files, just check link on top and let's get started. So let's start from opening our favorite Decima workshop. Let's maximize our binary tree. Let's select one of these binaries, then edit, find files, and the files which you are looking for named ice bottom space tees bottom space set. Double click on the first one, then right click here on top, show in navigator, and these two files we are going to export. Let's start from the first one, right click, export contents, and I will save it to my documents. Next one, core stream file, right click, export contents to my documents. Let's minimize this window and proceed to HD Texture Explorer. Let's open our textures here. We'll go to Documents, Ice Tees Set Core, open. Choose the second one. This is the diffuse map, and we are going to export the DDS file. For this, just click Export Selected, and we will put it here in Documents. So let's name it diffuse bottom space tees and save. Minimize Texture Explorer, and let's open our texture in Photoshop. I already have Photoshop open here, so I just will find our textures in my documents and just drop it Photoshop. Alright, so this is the tees which are set up by default for the Aloy, so they looks not so nice. Too much yellow and too much dark areas like here. Looks like the developers wanted to put some shadows here, but in the game it looks disaster. So what we're going to do now, we're going to make it more white. Let's select our tees first. I will use for this magnetic lasso, and I will zoom in a little bit, and I will start selecting our tees. Next thing what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this layer, Ctrl C, Ctrl V. Now let's select our new layer and fill it completely with white color. I will set white color here, press OK. I will take a brush and just paint it completely white. Next step is I'm going to reduce the opacity here to something around 75%. And as you see now, our tees become very white. I will leave these small details here, so the tees looks more realistic on the game. And the next thing what I like to do is I like to make these gums color more even and light. So for this I will select the gums. Now it's much easier to make. So I will select our white tees, and I click select inverse, and I need to remove this selection space down because I don't want to touch the ice. I will set up my selection tool to subtract, and I'm going to subtract this bottom part. Okay, I subtract too much, so I will add it again. Let's add this small piece here. Alright, now what I want to do is to copy these gums to separate layers. So I will select our background, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and we have our gums layer. I will pick a color here, be something like this. And I'm going to fill up completely this layer by this color. I will select the brush and just paint it like this. Okay, now I'll repeat same what I did before. Just reduce the opacity a bit. And we have a nice color of our gums. I think that's enough. Also, you can edit the eyes if you like, tongue, but today we are going to edit only the teeth. So let's save our file. I will right click here, choose Merge Visible, and press Ctrl S. Format is BC1. Set the compression quality to highest and press save. Now we have our diffuse texture with our new white teeth. Let's import it back to the game. So let's minimize all, maximize the texture explorer. Our diffuse already selected here, so I will just click replace selected, choose our diffuse teeth, open, and voila, our new white teeth are ready here. This texture is already saved here, so I just close this window. Let's come back to our Decima workshop and create our new mod file. So for this, just find our teeth texture again. It's already open here, and all what I need is to change this ice teeth set core stream file. I'll right click it, replace contents, choose ice teeth set core stream from my documents, hit open. After that I will press Ctrl+P, leave everything here as it is and press persist. And let's save it to our back.dx12 folder. So for this, let's find our game folder first. Let's go to C drive, games, Horizon Zero Dawn, back.dx12, and we will name it patch Aloy white teeth. And don't forget to put .bin in the end. And press save. Everything is ready now, so we can jump into our game and check it.
Of course. I'll always learn what you have to teach.
There has been some trouble recently. It affords an opportunity to learn this lesson, but it will be dangerous. You must come prepared, or you will die. Descend into the Embrace and hunt until you have gathered the parts for fire arrows.
Fire arrows? What kind of trouble are we talking about?
Once you have the parts, you will meet me there, at the gate beyond the village of Mother's Heart.
The North Gate? At the edge of the Embrace?
Yes. Now be on your way.
Is something else bothering you?
No, I'm fine.
Are you worrying about what happens after the proving?
What happens is clear. You will be accepted as one of the tribe, and I will still be an outcast. To be shunned.
Rost, even if the tribe accepts me, I won't...
There is much to do, Aloy. We will discuss this later.
Okay. I'll go gather the parts, but I'm also going to pay Karst a visit.